are starting. Cool, let's start that. So right away, sharing my screen. Let's go full. So, remember when we were working last time, we were working on adding, so we're working on the Alpha Tiny Blazer admin Alpha because I broke so many things that I was not sure I will be able to put it back together, but looks like I am. But last time the login was not working, and my big problem was that I didn't put the URL correctly. So let me go back just full screen here. I just want to show you what was my mistake, but I'm not sure what. That's big. That's big. Okay. So I'm going in my Azure portal. I think I can show it. Yeah. And I want to go authentication. There's no, yeah, I can show that. So let's go here. Let's go in the boom like this. So in authentication, like, so I'm in the Azure portal. I went to my Azure Active Directory, and then I went to app registration, and then authentication, and those URL here, if I zoom here, that one, instead of AAD, because you know I'm working on localhost right now, so like that's the URL I'm using, it was ADD, and that's why the login was not working, because you need to match this URL from where you're calling. And so yeah, so that one was ADD instead of AAD, and it took me way too long to see this error, but now it's working, so that's good. So that was the recap. Also, did I load the project? Yes. So also we had the problem where we were trying to make the change when we update the. We want to have the functionality to update a URL, okay? And the problem we discovered was some classes have arrays of schedule and other have a list of schedule. And when we try to load the UI, it's expecting a list, and that was causing a problem. I don't know why it was working before, but now it's not working anymore. So what I did this morning was I added a little workaround here. So I just say, you know what, instead of, but I'm not sure it will work, like if it will really save the data, because if it's bind to the object, then you know I think it won't work. But because I'm not sure why one is array and one is list, and I feel that this is like when we'll like I said, I just want to make it works so people can start using it, because now I have a lot of people writing to me or chatting to me or sending email or contacting me on like different platforms, say, hey, like it's not working. Yeah, okay, so I need to upgrade CB. That's not the last version. Keep remembering me. Please do that. And I forgot the name of that. I could check the code. Let's fix that after. So yeah, so when we'll refactor the code, I will decide to keep just the list or just the array. But if I could avoid that right now, I would be happy with that. So that's the workaround I did here. This is of like saying like, hey, take the schedule to display the schedules. Then I will just say like, hey, give me the list of the schedule. So I will take the array and make it to a list. Yeah, it's not perfect. I hear you. I hear you, Cloudies, but that's what we'll be trying to do for now. So that was the update. Did you? Forgot. So Stefan, did you see the crossover between GitHub Universe and .NET Conf? Did you watch .NET Conf, or you just knew that the update? You saw the announcement, but I did not watch. Okay. I watch a little bit of .NET Conf, very little of GitHub Universe. I need to watch those. Like, as I'm a big user of both stuff. But yeah. Okay, to do done for number 1. So our quick project status is done. So now let's start the second one to do. Start. There it is. Okay. So now let's go in the. So this is the lib. I want to go back to the library in the pages and go URL manager. So that's the create. The create, there's a list. So it works. But when we do the update, so that's the update, but the Windows. So here I'm using instead the get schedule thing. Now the button close was not working. So my guess is this function doesn't exist. So let's give it a try. Close pop-up. Haha. There it is. It exists, but okay. And cancel was also close pop-up. Okay, so now this will work. Excellent. So the second thing that was not working was the update. So the update in the code. So see here, it's URL list. I'm calling. And here it's URL shortener. That's when we create. And update short URL. And it's just update URL. Pretty sure. Right? If we go in the API, in the function, it's update URL. Just make sure. Update URL. Public class, don't, oh yeah, here, update URL. So that was the other thing where when I try, it was like, yeah, that function doesn't exist. Cool. So now, one thing I would like to see is, can we, yeah, I want to see, because one other thing is right now when we look in the grid, into the grid, the list of wow, I'm looking for I'm sorry, there's a lot of today. Oh yeah, that message. Can we make a pause and just fix that thing? Yeah, let's see if I can fix it. Let's go here and here. Let's go cloud chatbot, cloudbot, and let's go to the source. You know what? Let's open a web editor. Yay. Okay. So I want to go in the source, in the index. No, is it index? I don't think it's it's. It will be in the public, yeah. It will be in this page. I think when I created, I had by default a to-do, and I want to remove that. And there's a command to remove to-do. not to do, but reminders. And yeah. What are you? What are you waking up? Where'd that come from? Okay, let's do a search here, and we'll do a search. I'll say, what are we? It's not here. Here maybe? So the ID would be time, but it's commented. So it means we're not running that version. Wonderful. Okay, so if I want to remove, I think, so if I go back to index and I search for reminders, I think reminders, reminder stop. Okay, so let's give it a try. So I think it was time. So reminder stop time. We'll see. Okay. So we're back in here. And oh yeah, so I want to open the Storage Explorer and see if we have, if I can identify a URL with a schedule. So that one we could see, like, is it listed? Can we load the schedule? Because maybe we can't. So here. Table. Yeah, I was smarter here. And URL details. Okay, so it looks like we have two. So we have AAA test and AAA test 2. That's it? Oh yeah, that's the new property, schedule property raw. No. Yeah. Schedule property raw. Okay, so those are the two. So let's go back into this. We'll pop the console, and I need to go in the source folder. Voila. And we'll run our project. Did you land again? Stefan, you're on fire. 2 on 2. Oh, it's Christmas stuff already? Yeah. Nope. It's not loading? What's the problem here? Okay, we have it here. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Voila. So now we have our pretty UI that we built. Oh, can we try to log in so I could show you? If I try to log in, it's asking me, we're having trouble. Oh, maybe, oh, because, yeah, I'm running this instead of localhost. Because I need to be HTTP, not HTTPS, because I'm in a dev control. So right now that's the problem because it's 27. If I run localhost, it should work. So we'll try to update. I think I was like struggling, so I will try to fix that later. But we're not checking if we're authenticated. It authenticated, so should be good. So if I do, I forgot what it was, test. So look like there's no schedule, or we are not displaying that correctly. So we'll have to check this. But if we do, what? 73 clicks on test. Okay. So let's edit. Do we have the schedule? No. So it's not, so we didn't load it, but the close button works. Okay, so let's try to load. So why it's not loading? So that's our problem right now. We're right there. But the edit, it worked. We have this, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, but if we save as a collection, I don't know. Do we have any error in the UI? Doesn't look like it. Okay, if I do edit again and I change, oh, even the title was not loaded properly. Okay, if I do test2, save. So title was added here. If we go home and then this again, and now search for test. Okay, it's there. So it was, so the update worked. Okay, cool. So look like the update works. So now if I go here, if I refresh, test2. What? Oh, there wasn't any. So it's AAA test. Did I stop it? No. Cool. If I do AAA test. Ah, here, there's a schedule. Okay, so if I click edit, yeah, the schedule is there, so it's working. Yay! Okay, and if I change that to, let's say, 60, I save. And I refresh. And now I want to see this one. It's still 30. So yeah, so I'm reading it, but going, oh, we didn't fix apparently the what you're working on. Dang it. Why? So it's reminder stop, and I'm calling set status. Alright, so if I go here and it's time. Okay, so now if I do set status, so look like I cannot find it. So name status. Did I did a typo? Reminder stop time. Right? Reminder stop time. What? Yeah, it was time. Oh, did I do add? No, I didn't. Stop. Yeah. Let's give it a try again. STOP time. Not sure why it's not working, but anyway. Doggy just arrived. Okay. So if we're going back to our code here, if I go home, I go URL manager again, and if I search for AAA test, that was the one. If I go edit, it's 30. Okay, so it won't save because, yeah, it's binded. I was afraid of that. Okay, so we need to fix that. So when hey, the tattoo attitude. Yeah, it's true. It's Remembrance Day today. Well, to you too, sir. Are you in the military, or do you have any family in the army? Your grandfather was. Yeah, my grandfather didn't go because he was the only one on the farm or something like that, so he needed to stay at home to take care of like the land and everything for like the full family. He only had kids, and yeah. On this day, he was sent to. Oh. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so edit URL. So yeah, so doing the trick was super cool because so I feel like now we need to have an array, but like collection is so easier. But see, the problem, not the problem, but the thing I don't understand is when we do a create, like edit URL is a short URL entity, and when we create, it's a short URL request. Right? Create short URL, yeah, short URL request, a new short URL. And in this class, it's a collection. Oh, maybe I manage it. You totally got the brewery, like where we brew the beer, or it's a name of a city. Sorry, maybe I missed the joke. I thought I just assumed that brewery was. Yeah, okay. I'm very sorry. I assumed, like, in my head that's what I thought, and I thought, but then like I didn't want to make fun of it if it like it was a city name. It could have been a city name, right? You have snow. You're in the west then. Are you in the west, or you moved since your grandpa? So yeah, so short URL east, no snow yet. Okay, so east, not west. Yeah, here too. Like, yeah, I don't have snow anyway. Oh yeah, it's true. Hill de Prince Edouard. Prince Edouard Island. We're all mixing the letters in French and English. Excellent. Yeah, no snow yet, but like it's colder over there. I was talking to my mother-in-law yesterday. She's at Gaspé, so east of Canada, or Quebec, I would say, and it was like 4 degrees Celsius for her, and it was 14 for me. Yeah, I'm still at Microsoft. It's going well. Back to Chile. I don't know what I have. Oh yeah, it's true. Like I was talking to, like, someone is helping me with like managing my money for my retreat, and I contacted him yesterday saying, okay, like I would like to do blah blah blah, and he was telling me like, oh, did you see the stocks are moving and the board, like everything is crazy, and I was like, no. Well, I'm happy that everything is going back to normal. Yeah. Well, like I didn't follow. I'm happy. But, I didn't follow. Yeah, so I'm still at Microsoft. I'm still in the same role, same org in Microsoft. So I'm on the event side. So that's cool. A lot more of behind the scenes since a little while, but yeah, I love that. So 4%, that's cool. Yeah, I have someone to help me because I'm not good, and I think I just don't wanna put interest into that. So I have someone to help me managing actions and like placement for when I'm retired. Yeah. And I would say that now that I have him to help me, things are going well, and I think I won't be required to work until I'm 80. When I say, placement, it's just like instead of keeping it in the bank, like I'm doing like the rear, I don't know, like I forgot, the letters are not the same in English, but like when you put your money for when you retire, and like the CELI and I forgot what it's called in English. I know it's just yeah, this, like there's 2 of those kinds, so yeah, that one and another one. Then like in one there's some investment done instead of just being like there, like, so like he's managing that. Yeah. Okay, so here in the short URL requests, let's go check that thing, because short URL requests, short URL, short Where is it? Short URL requests. So here it's a list. So we pass that, right? So short URL requests, if I search for this, let's go to the last one. So here, that's when we post, right, to shortener. So something happened here where like it's okay to have a list, because I think I would prefer having a list, since I think managing a list, it's easier than an array. So here's something happened in the shortener where it's okay to pass a list. Why do I pass an array? Maybe I don't know why. Why did I do that? Like one is a list and one is an array. Now I'm confused about which one should be what. So let's go in the function. So in the URL shortener, so in the URL shortener, wait, what? So URL shortener, oh, I was like, where is all the code? Okay, here I do a bunch of stuff, and now here, storage helper, I get my storage, I trim the URL, I set the vanity, remove this, short URL entity, so now I put it in. Why do I do that? So input schedule, that's an array. Why it's an array? Somehow it became an array. And here short URL entity, that's what we had, and it's an array. Oh my god. So I think I need to put everything as an array. But list here is everywhere, right? Oh no, it's just there. And now I'm sweating again. So short URL requests. Okay, so somehow when I passed it, how come like it's doing that? So it's a short request, but short requests it is. But it's a short request. But what I pass is not a short request, is this. It's a short URL request. And in a short URL request, so many classes that are, where it is, short URL requests, it's a list. Why it's a list and not an array? Can I put an array there? Oh boy. Okay, so I think, okay, one last check. When I do the fill, when I go URL list, short URL entity. So everyone is using short URL entity. So I think I will move to an array. Yeah, and if it doesn't work, we'll roll back and remember why it was an array and a list at some point. Okay. But even there, like, why I'm using two different class? Okay. There's way too many window. What's the... Is there a shortcut to close all open file? There's no... must be. Control F. No, all. KW. Control KW. Control KW. Ah, wonderful. Okay. What do we have here? Oh yeah, let's commit those. Just so if we discard, we don't lose any functionality. So let's commit that. So at least this is push. Excellent. Okay. So now we want to go in the lib, and in the short request, it's this short URL entity. It's an array. What was the short URL? This one. Yeah. This one, we want to change it and put an array. So this one, we want to keep it open. And I don't know why it's that different than this one. Ignore property. Oh, was it for that? Yeah, I think we could do this, right? So this, let's comment it for now. So we have this. A non-nullable property must contain a non-value when exiting. Okay, well. Oh, okay. So then I should put like this. But this one, it's required, so it makes no sense that it's nullable. Now I cannot possible reference to return to. Yeah, so here should return an empty schedule, I guess. I forgot. Is it like this? Like this. Feel like it was a lot of wrong there. Okay, here is the serialized, doesn't like. Okay, let's try to compile. I'm sure there's like plenty of references. So we'll fix the references. So in URL manager, yeah, because now the component is expecting a collection, and it's not anymore a collection, a list. Why I say collection? It's an array. So let's, is there, what? Okay, let's go in the okay. So did I save this? Okay, so now control KW. Oh, I love that command. So now let's go in the, still in the tiny Blazor admin. So in our UI, now we go in share where we have the schedules and schedule component. So here we need to change that for a list, an array. So it's not a list anymore. It's an array. And I know you won't like that. Because now what happened? No, happen is trying to add another array, right? Append a value to the end of the sequence. Okay, should work. And how do you remove? You pop? I don't know. How do you remove from an array? That's why I like so much list. Everything is managed for me. Now I feel like I'm cast chunk contain. Initialize. Take. I guess it's not take. But what will it be? Return. No, that's not what I want. I want. Is it just like delete? I forgot what it like. Can you just pop it? Colleagues, do you know from the top of your mind? How to remove an element? Oh no, that's a list. I want an array. Oh no. You need to do the full thing. Yeah. That's why I'm using a list. That's why I was using a list. Hey, Gamer. I had the feeling it was something like that. Okay. So why was working before? So we need to. Oh, you know what? Let's go back here. Let's say discard. Discard change. Okay. Don't save. So now we need a list. Oh, well, like, yeah, but we can fix that. Yeah, we can fix that. So, okay, so short URL entity, that's where we have an array, right? So here we have an array. What we need to do is have our property what I could do is have a property that is scheduled, and every time it override this, oh, was it just a problem with like my fix? Could it just be this? So schedule no, yeah. Yeah, I could do the same. I could have a private. I could have like a private array and a public list. And that could work if everything is bind together, right? So let's say I'm moving this here, and I say it's private, right? And now here will be a list. Okay, here it cannot be scheduled, so we'll since it's private, we could call it underscore maybe. So now when we get the list, when we want the list, we want to retrieve this. So we need to populate that. No. If this is this, just return null. But we shouldn't be returning null. We should be returning an empty list. Yeah. And here we have a private. Oh yeah. So here, of course, I need a private one. Well, here, this is our public one. Man. Okay, so let's put this as an array. There will be schedule. Let's put also ignore. Okay. So now, here, when this is null or empty, we'll need to do a little bit more stuff. So let's do this. Boom. So first thing, we'll need to say that schedules equal a new list of schedule. And yeah. Right. Else, because now we only need to do that when. So here we'll need to move that here. We need to say schedules equal JSON deserialize the schedule array, passing that thing, and then two lists of schedule, right? So now we should have a list of schedule set there. Not sure why I need this. I don't think I need that. Will that work? Okay, can we compile? So now we stay with the oh yeah, a bunch of error. Where's that? Okay, bunch of constructor. So here I'm expecting a schedule, initialize schedule. Hey, GT sum. So here it's passing an array. So that's why I need the array. Right? So when when you passing the array, now it won't work in the initialize. What should I do? To list? That's not very efficient, right? But I need to be able to I know. Here you expect that. Oh, here it's a new one. Okay. And this we need to remove. That was too read-only. Okay, so now if we go back in the URL manager, here, now we could say schedules. Okay, can we compile now? Dropping a chair. Stefan is being landing very well today, so. Okay, still we have an error in URL entity. Returning. Oh yeah, we don't return anything. We need to return schedule. Yeah, this should work. Hello and that. Fuel. How are you?
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, bonjour, hi. Still 2 errors, damn it. Oh yeah, so it's not lent, it's count now, isn't it? Okay, that was error 1. Error 2 is... Where is error 2? There's just 1 error? No, 2 errors. Oh, let's rebuild. I feel like I would like to reduce that part. Oh, so now it's working. Yay. Let's give it a try. Should we? Can we? It's dark age now in Norway. At least some sun today. Why it's dark age? Is it because we changed time and now it's dark early and dark late? Dark early. Dark is long. Oh yeah, I forgot to change though the. We need to change. I think we need to change the command. Okay, so here we have it. Boom. And it's loading, and it's loading. And I did something wrong. I want to do this. Why you still try to load that? I thought I removed that. Okay, clear. Okay, let's see. Control C. I need to change the command. So here I was doing localhost. So why was not? Should be localhost. Interesting. So it is localhost, but somehow the oh no, see, it is localhost. Localhost. Sunset 4 now. I don't know how to type. I want to see Northway. Oh yeah. À Norvège. Ah. Yeah, here it's getting late too, but I don't know where the sun, like I'm not sure when, but like it is getting very quickly dark. My dogs are just racing upstairs. Like, yeah. If there's local host, there's also a global host. No, it's just that here it says this. It's the same, but because of our authentication, looking forward for a local host and not like IP, it wasn't working. See, local host. So I click here, but then it opened this. Local. If I do this, now it work, and I think the login will work now. See, now it's working. Cool. So now let's open this. If I do this, so now there's probably a problem. Try to resolve the code that we just changed in the URL list. So let's have a look over there. Yeah, here that's the log. So URL list was called, is it big enough? Can you follow? Okay, I should remove all the log stuff though. It helps. See, reason this function was called programmatically. Yeah, no kidding. Fail. So it fail. Exception, agree, one or more error occur. We cannot, the value cannot be null. Parameter source. Get active URL. Serialization convert. Okay, so let's stop this and let's try to understand what is happening. Okay, so I feel like it's our empty when we return here. The like though here it was no. Where was it? Anyway, okay, let's go and list. So let's Control W. No, Control KW. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, now let's go in the API, right? And the function will go in URL list. So now get URL. If we go, can I do control? No, huh? Okay. So how can I go there? Control F12, not Shift. So get the URL. No. This get short URL. Oh yeah, okay. So get all short URL. Maybe I should debug that one. Maybe it could help if we can follow. Maybe that's why. So get all this. So if I do control this, no? Control this. Control. So here we're loading short URL entities, and we're loading that in the list. Short URL entities, that's using an array, right? I think I will open another terminal and try to call that function and see yeah, let's open another terminal here. Would you like to upgrade? Yeah. Clear. So now we'll go in SRC, but we'll go in API admin there, and now if I do, how was it, how to debug again? I think it's .NET watch run, .NET watch. Yeah, no, I need to forgot how to do the no, that's not what I want to do. Because if I say func start, it won't be debugging. So if I do this, we just have an error, but we didn't debug. Oh, maybe we have a little bit more. It's the same thing we had before, right? Exception, agreement, one or more error, cannot value source parameter. Cannot be null, list. Get schedule. Short URL, and this one. Get schedule. Because if it's null, but here we check if it's null, right? How can I debug? Func -- help. I want to start but debugging. Azure Dribble extension function hosts. Command for running the function host locally. Maybe that's what I need. Start, launch, runtime. Host, yeah, port, course, timeout, use, cert, password, rbos, .NET isolated debug. When specify, set to true, pause the network or process until a debugger is attached. So if I say this, I need to be if I do like this, and then add this and say true, okay, and now I want a URL list. And I think it's API before. Oh, there it is. Are we pause? How do I attach? Configure the launch of the debugging. Yeah, I feel like. So it's pause, but it's waiting that I'm attaching a debugger. Oh no. It failed. Control C. Because I don't want to create a new file. Because it won't work. Like I have too many projects. What if I open just a function in his own folder? Maybe we can try that. Do I have all the... Let's try that. If I do a new window, we'll open a folder. And we'll go dev, GitHub. We are in alpha, src, admin API. That's what I want to open. Let's open this. Azure Function Extension, recommend this. Do you want to install it? Yeah. Because before I was in a container, so I didn't have that extension, but now I will be. Azure Function Detect the project, and is outside of this one. Shall I? Yeah, okay, let's do this. I was running in a container because I like that, but yeah, I will add the stuff. So now, you know what? Let's just some project has like show output. Yeah, we'll need to reload anyway. Let's, what is it? Control Shift P. Let's put some color. Cool. So now we'll just close this and reopen it to make sure we have all the if I go open recent, we'll have this one. Boom. And how here we should have a launch. I see requests attach. I need to understand that and like be able to say, hey, like do this, do that, attach to the net function. Settings and tasks. Okay, so now if I start it, what, I don't have it? The problem is I'm not okay. Okay, let's try this. If I open a new file, paste this, I'm in 22 if I'm not mistaken, right? $22.04. Yeah, so let's try to see if that works. Did I close the terminal? Looks like I did. Okay. What was the next thing? So on Linux, set up the package feed, blah, blah, blah. So we did this. Bing, 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 bing. And install. Okay. So let's do a clear. Whee! Oh, definitely not. Okay, cool. So now look like we have our tool. So let's close this. Don't save. We'll reopen it. New window. Open recent. Just want to make sure that the what do they call that again? The workspace is refresh. So now if I do attach and run, okay, look like there's some issue with package. Let's open the terminal. It should be compiling. It was compiling. Interesting. Why this is different than this? Oh yeah, because I'm locally. Okay, so .NET run. No, but build. Damn it. Control C. Okay, control .NET build. Yeah, so it is building. It is. Blazor, Mr. Magoo. Hello, sir. Right now we're trying to debug the function of our static web app. Not static web app. Yeah, static web app, because the Blazor WebAssembly, because there's some error. It's confusing. Well, at least for me, it's confusing. There's tons of warnings, so I guess like the warnings are telling me, Frank, your project will fail eventually, and I'm not listening. So if I do attach, oh, is it because my other page is still running? No. Or maybe it is. No. Nothing is running. Port, yeah, is unavailable. Okay, can I use another one? Where the port is configured. I close it. I don't want to close, like I could just close this, but it shouldn't, like it's not running, right? It was stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. So host start. Can I specify maybe the path, the settings? Setting, this is just Peacock stuff, right? Okay. Launch maybe. So in settings, no, not in setting, in launch. Here it's attached, so in tasks. So when we have the start, func build, func start. Can we do this? So now if we try, oh, my t-shirt matched the color of the, that's interesting. Interesting. It is so interesting. Okay, it looked like it worked. So now if we do this, excellent. So now we stop here. Value cannot be null. But what's null? Here, this shouldn't be null. It is null. Oh no, it's the string null. It's even worse. Oh my god. It's the string null. No. No. Really? Yeah. I thought it was the value null. No, that's URL. If I go here, it's null, but oh my god. No, it must be like, okay, let's put a breakpoint. Oh my god. Okay, so so of course this failed. Yeah. Okay, so let's run it. So I want a breakpoint here. I want a breakpoint in the, so we can close this. In the function, in URL, I think it will be in the, no, it won't be in here. It will be in the, oh, it will be in the other project that I don't have. Right, because I'm calling the helper thing. So let's make a breakpoint here. So we'll be looping. Let's try again. Cool. So it's localhost, row key is this, get. No, that's not what I want, apparently. Oh no, here I'm patching the stuff. I don't understand. Like here, I could see all the properties, so it was loaded. I'm trying to give away, not give away, but return. So now it is in the URL list. URL list. Where did I declare that? Result.url list. Result list response. What? A new list of response. Okay. Oh, is it there then that I'm failing? Maybe that's where I'm failing. If I go here, do I have the class domain? No, it's in the other one. What's in that? Let's close this. Let's go in the library. Doesn't look like a problem. So where am I having a trouble here? Okay. $21. Okay. So if this is null or empty, so it looks like it is null. So I should do this. And it is. Okay. So where I am now? Active URL equal null. So I'm getting a URL. But that's null. So I will return a new list. That's just a new list. Yeah. And that keeps repeating. Oh, I have more. So it's still null. I won't do that. So eventually it won't be null. Oh, see, now it's null, but somehow, somewhere, there's a null between, like a string null. So probably by mistake. Ah. There it is. See, now there's no. Okay, now see, there's. Okay, so now we have like a proper one. So that one should work, right? Yeah, cool. Still, that one should work. Excellent. That one should work. That one should work. Is it still always the same? I feel like it's always the same. Okay, so now it's test, and test is wrong. Look at that. Test is null, but it's the string. So we need to fix that. So our data is wrong. Ah, damn it. Well, at least we found it, right? So let's Control C this. Let's Control C that. Is it how it works? I don't want to stop it. Cool. So let's fix our data. So somewhere, I forgot what was the okay, maybe I can run a query. What is it again? No. Can I dezoom this? It's big. Query. Okay, now like I know it's tiny for you, but otherwise it's like it's way too big. So what I want to go is this string equal null. And I don't want this, I don't want that. Run. So that was the one. So if we delete that record, that should solve our problem. So if we go here again and run it, finger crossed, everybody. Okay, now we try to do our list. Oops, it's loading here. Let's just run it. Run it. So now it's well, like whatever. We'll do like I think it was a few. Look like it's running twice, right? Oh, it's what? And now it's working. Okay, so look like now we can load. Cool. So let's stop that. Control C. Let's switch back to our full service. Let's reopen the terminal. Oh, I'm tight in time. Let's give it a try. Come on. Where did I land? At completely the other end. Okay, so let's try that. Now we go URL manager. Okay, cool. So now we load. If we go AAA test, we have this. If I do edit this, can I change it for 60? So it was AAA, right? Save. If I edit, it doesn't look like it's saving though. One thing we could do is to run those projects separately, so we could have like the debug. But so it works. It doesn't work, but it runs. This is, you know. Well, at least we made progress, I think. Yeah, we'll need to fix that. I think that will be it for now, though. So thank you all for being with me today. It was awesome. Thank you. We should do the save and everything before I forgot. Let's do a save and let's do a stop. So I have the show notes for us. So yeah, so I wish you a great weekend with a little bit of sun if it's possible, not too cold. Go outside, try to get some fresh air. If you didn't have the chance, have a look to .NET Conf or the GitHub Universe and try to find a crossover. I think it's like a big thing. So I wish you all a great weekend, and that will be it for now. So yeah, bye everybody. Bye-bye.